In the second trailer for Venom, on 2 different occasions the symbiote mentions eating people, as well as breaking down exactly how they will be consumed by Venom. So this raises the question, does Venom actually eat people, or is this some kind of sick threat on behalf of the Venom symbiote? As always, the answer lies within the comics as to if Venom has ever actually eaten people before, and the circumstances surrounding these events. The concept that Venom actually may eat people arose in the Amazing Spider-Man number 333, when he threatened it against Spider-Man himself. In the issue, Venom specifically told him that he desired to consume Spider-Man's brains. Later down the line of comics, there was an entire series based around the idea that Venom wanted to consume people, again though specifically their brains. In the comic The Hunger, towards the beginning, Venom comes very close to eating a criminal at one point, but ultimately pulls away the urge. Later though, Venom actually does go through with it and eats a thug's brains when he is attached to a phone pole. Afterwards though, Venom, or rather Eddie Brock, is truly freaked out and runs away from the scene and appalled at what he has just done. Eddie explains that he has always interpreted the symbiote saying this as more of a threat and never meant to do it outright, but now realizing it was a huge urge of the symbiote to eat brains. It is then revealed that Eddie was the one subconsciously himself that was keeping the symbiote in line and not allowing it to eat people, although the symbiote itself actually consumed the brains of people in order to attain a chemical found within the brain. All this time, Eddie just saw the statement as a threat, while the symbiote itself actually desired to eat people. In order to stop this urge, Brock later found an alternate means of gaining the chemical, as he learned the symbiote had been leeching it off of his own brain, and it was now depleted. Therefore, the urge to consume brains became far stronger for the symbiote, and thus, it actually went through with it. Following this though, the Eddie Brock Venom never desired to eat brains, although he would still often threaten people with it. However, this is not the end of Venom eating people. After Matt Gargan, the former Scorpion, bonded with the Venom symbiote, because of his criminal nature, he had no problem consuming people, and did it quite often just for the fun of it. He went along with it because he was far more psychotic than Eddie Brock was. Something strange, however, is that Venom's own offspring in Carnage has never shown the interest to eat people, only dismember them. As far as the film depiction of Venom, I speculate that he never really will truly eat people, and that just like the comics, it is meant more of a threat than actually going through with it. I do think though that the symbiote does have this urge, and every intention of eating people, but again, that Brock, even subconsciously, is holding it back. This of course would go along with the PG-13 rating for Venom, as Venom actually eating people piece by piece as described would most certainly warrant an R rating. But what are your guys' thoughts on this, and the fact that Venom has actually eaten people before, and do you think he will go through with it in the Venom film? Or, most of the time in the comics, do you think within the film itself it is more of a threat, with the symbiote wanting to but Eddie Brock holding it back? As always, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you want to stay up to date on everything Marvel, superhero, and movie related, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to join the team, and have a great day.
We will eat both your arms, and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your